Morning, everybody. This is Truth Lighthouse. It's July 31st, 2015. So I hear you saying, but you don't know what I've done. You don't know my sin. God would never forgive me. My sins are red as scarlet. There is no way He would forgive me. The capacity of God to forgive is so much greater than man's, you would not even believe. Every human being who is righteous was once a sinner. We weren't born righteous. God prepared us in righteousness. So let me read you this very first paragraph. And we're going to get quiet with the Spirit, and He's going to speak, because it's very important that you turn from your ways and trust Him now. Surely the arm of the Lord is not too short to save, nor His ear too dull to hear. But your iniquities have separated you from God. This is Isaiah 59:1. I'm going to, for a moment, be transparent to help you with this. I think I've spoken about this before, and this isn't my stuff, but I'm going to speak it forth. My brother, I'll be very limited on what I say since this is his life and not my own. My brother was, in his early years, a Christian. That's a big word, isn't it? Most Christians now don't know what it means to be a Christian. He proclaimed Christianity and went to church, and he was the Christian and I was the good sinner. I was living the world. I was not a Christian. My brother had an incident, a life-changing incident, life and death, that he survived. But unfortunately, this event hardened his heart against God, because he felt God was not there for him, and him in his own wisdom was able to con his way out of his death. At that moment, he turned his face from the Lord, and to this day, I know it's not the truth, because God's been working with me on him. Proclaims God's an island. So I have been working with the Lord on this topic. God, are you really an island? And He's taken me through the Word and showed me that, no, my dear, they are islands. They have separated, with their sin, they have separated themselves from me. They're the island. And I thought about that. They're an island. And there are scriptures in here where He speaks how they are islands. You, my friend, are an island because you separate yourself from God. You choose not, and this goes back to John 3:19 through 21, I think it is. You love your darkness and do not come into the light because in fear of exposing your sin. This is the hardest part of the now. God is speaking clearly that those who want their righteous gown must be transparent. Nothing can be hidden. You can't hide anymore. You can't lie, deceive, curse. You can't. And have a righteous gown. You can't. The Lord was telling me that pride is the key problem with most. They are so prideful in their religion or the way they worship that they won't listen to God. They won't let Him in and listen to what He has to say about their nature. You know, they feel fine about the way they are, and they're going to keep on keeping on because they're happy. And God says no, they're not happy. They're in pain and they're suffering in the heart. That happiness is a mask. They're not happy. So surely the arm of the Lord is not too short to save. They believe that their sin is so great God would never forgive them. They have, and it's a hard thing to understand, but in a way, told God, I'm greater than you because I can decide what you'll forgive and what you won't forgive. And that's why you're not feeling healthy in your walk. You've told God, I am. And that is the sin. That is actually, and I'm surprised that came out of my mouth, that's the sin that the New Agers are pushing right now. I am. So, the power of one, the power that I can make my destiny, that's straight from the pits of hell. You can't do anything without God. God is your life force. God is your everything. God is what makes you breathe, your heartbeat, your life. God. And when I say God, because this is where we're at, I'm saying Yahweh, the God of Israel, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. The one who created everything. Okay? I can't express enough how important it is for you just to let it go. It is so important for you to let it go right now. Yesterday, I was talking to the Lord, and there was a helicopter above, and it sounded so close. I said, "Boy, Lord, that sounds close." And his response to me was, "Evil is closer than you know. Evil is closer than you know." And I got quiet with that. And God knows everything. God knows everything they are doing. There's nothing the Satan worshippers and Nefarious are doing that God does not know. He knows it all. He knows everything they're doing. And He's covering you. If you just trust Him, you will live and be blessed. Just listen to the Lord, get quiet, and just humble yourself unto Him, and He will heal your heart and bring you to righteousness according to His purpose. Have a blessed day. Shalom.